What's good, YouTube? It's Nas and we back with another video. Road to 400 subscribers, of course. In today's video, I was just thinking about Damian Lillard, and I was thinking, like, how good was Dame? Because obviously, as we all know, Dame is an all-time great, and I would think that the way Dame's played, like, Damian Lillard would be a Hall of Famer. Yes, he doesn't have really the accolades that many people have, but Damian Lillard, while he was in the NBA, while he's still in the NBA, my bad, he's been a top 5 point guard since basically he stopped being underrated. Because I remember early in his career, he was underrated. Even though he was already an all-star, he got snubbed a few times. He got snubbed from some all-NBA teams, and he was consistently battling the best teams. Like, I wouldn't expect Damian Lillard to get a ring over that Golden State Warriors team that was a super team. But with that being said, it was his fault being stuck in Portland for so long. Like, I would see why people would criticize him, and he's back in Portland, obviously. So I'm like, why not just talk about the career of Damian Lillard? Because obviously, as we all know, like I said, he was one of the best point guards in the league every single season. But in reality, Damian Lillard is one of the best point guards of all time. Like, yes, the accolades are not going to put him, yes, the accolades are not going to give you the argument that you need to make him a top point guard of all time. But at the same time, if you watch skill level and you're talking about like how the player was individually, no accolades aside, I can't name you 10 point guards in NBA history on the level of Damian Lillard, and that's just a fact. Even though I wasn't a fan of him until I realized, like, because I was a Russell Westbrook fan. I've always been a Russell Westbrook fan. So, as we all know, Damian Lillard and Russell Westbrook had their battles. And when Damian Lillard knocked out the Thunder in 2019, which forced their rebuild, I was pissed. I was tight. I still can't watch that game winner to this day. Like, hopefully it doesn't pop up in this video, because if it does, I'm not going to be watching it. Like, I'm scarred from that shit. But we all know that off the jump, Damian Lillard was that nigga, and he came into the league like that nigga coming out of Weber State. In his rookie season, he averaged 19 points, 6.5 assists, and 3 rebounds, winning Rookie of the Year that season over, I'm pretty sure, Anthony Davis. Don't fact check me. I can't remember that 2011, 2012 class right at this moment, but I'm pretty sure it was AD he won it over. And Dame being the 6th or 5th overall pick, like, him coming out the gates talking about, why can't I win Rookie of the Year? And winning Rookie of the Year over the likes of Anthony Davis, like we all know. And the second season, his second ever NBA season, he was an all-star next to LaMarcus Aldridge. And he averaged 21 points per game, 5.5 rebounds, and 3.5 rebounds. And he easily and quickly established himself as one of the best point guards in the league off the jump. Day 2, like, he proved that. It was probably Chris Paul. Obviously, Steph was still coming up. This was Steph's first All-Star appearance. And obviously, coming out of 2009, it took Steph a while to figure it out, because dealing with the ankle injuries, dealing with obviously playing next to Monte Ellis, not having your team yet, and then finally making an All-Star appearance. Damian Lillard did it in 2 seasons. So the trajectory for Damian Lillard looked to be going up. Like, he could only get better from here, but he would be snubbed a few times, actually. In the next season, the 2014-2015 season, Damian averaged 21 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 6 assists. This is when, I'm pretty sure, LaMarcus Aldridge left after the 2014 season for the Portland Trail Blazers. LaMarcus Aldridge is a legend in Portland. Hopefully I did make a LaMarcus Aldridge video, one of these videos, because if I didn't, it's coming soon. Because I ain't gonna lie, LaMarcus Aldridge was nice. And that duo for about like 3 seasons, they were nasty too. Like, I remember, I still like that Damian Lillard's game winner against the Houston Rockets. That's one of my favorite game winners of all time. With 0.6 seconds on the clock, over Patrick Beverly, over, pretty sure, Chandler Parsons or Dwight Howard. It was one of those 3. But him hitting that game winner and him just running into everybody's arms, like, that shit was just so tough to me. Like, I loved young Dame, don't get me wrong. But it was when that nigga started battling Russell Westbrook. I'm like, all right. Westbrook's the better player. But Dame's like that too. But I don't know, like, Damian Lillard's career, like, I feel like he was just stuck. Like, playing against the best talent in the world and playing with Portland, which is not getting you the right roster around you, can suck. And obviously, a player of Damian Lillard's caliber, he needs at least some help around him. And I'm not going to act like he didn't have like a little bit of help, because obviously he had a young CJ McCollum who became into a dynamic scorer at second option. You got a defender in Farouk Aminu. Yeah, we call Farouk Aminu. I don't know why that name just came to mind. Mo Harkless, obviously. Like, they had good defenders there, but he just didn't have the contemporary. I know the word. Yeah, y'all probably know it too. Fuck it. Like complementary pieces around him for him to obviously thrive in a Western Conference, which I feel like the West has always been better than the East. Like, when you look back to even the fucking 2000s, like you're seeing, well, not the 2000s, the 2010s. I'd say the 2010s, because the 2000s East was like that. Like, don't get me wrong, but the 2000s West was also like that. So, what do you do? And in the next season, in the 2015-2016 season, Dame averaged 25 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. I'm pretty sure this was the season where he started being underrated because he stopped making all-star teams. The Portland Trail Blazers were not in the playoffs every single season, so they were treating Dame like he was just, they give you a 25 points. Maybe he's stat chasing. Maybe Portland Trail Blazers are just not good enough for Damian Lillard to play on like that. Dame's supposed to be carrying this team. Like, how are we gonna call him a top point guard in the league if he can't even carry the Portland Trail Blazers to the playoffs? Blah blah blah. Like, Damian Lillard might be overrated. He can't get them in. It's nerds like that. When I was younger, when I was seeing that shit, I'm like, why are people talking like that to Dame? When you watch the games and you see it's not fucking Dame's fault. Dame is doing everything around him, and he's playmaking too for the talent that's around him. I'm pretty sure you know, and I know, that Damian Lillard is a primetime scorer. And Damian Lillard likes to pass the ball too. So when he gets his teammates involved and they're not doing anything, Damian Lillard is going to turn into a bucket. And that's what Damian Lillard gives you. Like, I'm pretty sure basically in these highlights, you're not going to see any passing clips. You're going to see buckets. And that's what he was doing in Portland for his early days. In the 2016-2017 season, Dame averaged 27 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. Like I said, last season was the season where he broke out of his shell, like that 21, 20, 19, like that shit was over with. In the next season, Dame averaged 27 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 4.5 rebounds. I mean, 6.5 assists and 4.5 rebounds. My bad, I'm on ESPN because, I don't know, Google's fucking with me. In the next season, in the 2018-19 season, Dame averaged 26 points, 7 assists, and 4.5 rebounds, and they were in the playoffs again this season. Like, this is when this was their best chance in the 2018-2019 season. Like, season, obviously, he had the game winner over Paul George. Like, they went to the conference finals. They went to, like, fucking 5 overtimes with the Denver Nuggets. Like, it was just a lot of shit that Portland Trail Blazers went through, and to get swept by the Warriors, oh my god, like that's just wow. Like, to have that dramatic run and for it to come short like that in 4 games, like, you can see why people mock Dame, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be one of those head ass niggas to just, oh my god, Dame finally got to the promised land. Dame since he got to the NBA, like, 1 Rookie of the Year, 1 Bubble MVP, a beard grown. Like, I'm not gonna be one of those niggas to do that, but I see how people do it. In the 2019-2020 season, Dame averaged 30 points, 8 assists, and 4.5 rebounds. That was basically Damian Lillard's, I feel like, best season before the bubble. Like, he was carrying the Portland Trail, like backpacking everything that season. Like, that's where he had one of his best seasons. 2019-2020 wasn't his best season. We'll get to that in a second. 2020-2021, he averaged 29 points per game, 7.5 assists, and 4 rebounds. 21-22, he averaged 24 points, 7.5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And in the 2022-2023 season, his best season, where he had a 70-point game, so you really know he was like that this season, Dame averaged 32 points, 7.5 assists, and 5 rebounds per game. And doing that, like, this was Dame's carry job. Like, I was talking about 2019-20 carry job. Nigga, what Dame was doing that season cannot be forgotten. Like, I'm pretty sure most of his clips are from that season, or if not a whole video of that season, because that's how good Damian Lillard was that season. But like I said, like, the accolades are not going to add up or match up for what you want Damian Lillard's or how would I say this? Like, how you would expect a player of Damian Lillard's caliber's accolades to be. Like, we all know some of the all-time greats. Like, if they don't have a championship, they have an MVP. Damian Lillard doesn't have an MVP, so how can you compare him to those people? Well, you talk about the skill level. You talk about what Damian Lillard was doing on a night-to-night basis. And let me just tell you his accolades, because I don't want to seem like I'm just phasing it out. Damian Lillard was the All-Star MVP in 2024, Cup champion in 2024. He was the Rookie of the Year in 2013, All-NBA First Team in 2018, All-NBA Second Team in 16, 19, 20, and 21, All-NBA Third Team in 2014 and 2023, All-Rookie First Team in 2013. He was on the 75th anniversary team in 2021. So that just showed they know what Damian Lillard was, basically. He's an 8-time All-Star. But let me know how y'all feel about Damian Lillard. I just wanted to make this video talking about how good Damian Lillard was. I hope you guys enjoyed. My bad if this is a long video. Subscribe.
What's good, y'all? If y'all made it to the end of the video, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and engage in the channel. There's a video on the left, and I'm pretty sure the channel icon's in the right. Click one of them hoes, man. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. It helps me out, and I appreciate you.